8 money habits Warren Buffett says keep you poor. Are you doing them? Millions work hard, study, and hustle, but money still slips through their fingers. Bills pile up, debt grows, and stress never leaves. You're not lazy or unlucky, you're unknowingly trapped in habits that quietly sabotage your wealth. The kicker? Small, consistent changes can flip everything. Track spending, stack smart habits, and use simple strategies that compound fast. I've seen people completely transform their finances just by applying these tweaks. Stick with me. By the end, you'll know exactly which 8 habits to stop, how to break free, and how to finally start building wealth that lasts. No gimmicks, just clear, actionable steps you can start today. Let's kick things off with a money trap most people fall into: spending more than they earn. It's wild how easy it is to swipe that card for stuff you don't need while thinking, "I'll just make it up next month." But here's the deal: living beyond your means is like pouring water into a bucket full of holes. Your personal finance suffers, and no amount of finance tips will help unless the leaks are fixed. Think of it like the Wolf of Wall Street, but instead of Wall Street wins, it's constant losses stacking up. Tracking income versus expenses sounds boring, right? But it's the first secret step to developing a powerful money mindset. Start simple, jot down your bills, subscriptions, daily eats, and impulse buys. Over time, you'll see where money disappears and can redirect it towards smart investments. Imagine Tony Stark meticulously designing his suits. That's the level of precision your money habits need to prevent overspending. Financial education isn't fancy, it's practical and actionable daily. One killer habit? Living paycheck to paycheck with zero awareness. It's like binge-watching Friends every night and wondering why your rent's unpaid. You gotta treat your money like a team player, not a free agent. Small, consistent adjustments, skipping an expensive latte here, a flashy gadget there, compound into massive wins. Financial psychology proves that consistent money habits beat sporadic bursts of cash control any day. Here's a real game changer: automate your savings. Set aside a chunk of income before you even see it, like a subscription you can't skip. Netflix for your money, but it actually grows. This habit rewires your brain, shifts your mindset, and helps you visualize real results over time. And yes, starting small is fine. Think of Peter Parker learning to control his spider powers. Even tiny moves build huge results. Now, picture this: you're living below your means consistently, tracking spending, automating savings, and suddenly your financial stress drops. That freedom feels unreal, like when Forrest Gump just runs and everything aligns effortlessly. You're planting seeds with your habits, not gambling with your future. And in the next step, you'll see how even tiny daily expenses can quietly drain your bank account if you're not careful. Stay tuned. Here's a sneaky one most people overlook: small daily expenses. Those $5 coffees, extra streaming subscriptions, or impulse snacks seem harmless, but they add up like crazy over a year. Warren Buffett even warns that micro-spending can quietly drain thousands. Imagine if Marty McFly in Back to the Future ignored tiny changes in the timeline. They'd totally mess up the future. Tracking every little dollar isn't obsessive, it's a money habit that grows your wealth stealthily. Start by listing all the tiny things you buy without thinking. That app subscription, vending machine snacks, or lunch out 3 times a week, it's bleeding money. Personal finance is like training for a marathon. Small, consistent steps win the race. Once you see the total, it hits you hard. You'll realize that those small purchases are like tiny holes in your wallet, slowly making it impossible to build real wealth. Here's a fun exercise: take a month and write down every single purchase, even the dollar here and there. You might discover patterns you never noticed, like buying $3 sodas every day adds up to nearly $1,000 a year. That's enough to start investing or build an emergency fund. Think of it like the pursuit of happiness, where Chris Gardner learns every cent counts toward freedom and future security. It's all about shifting your financial psychology to value small wins. Another practical tip? Replace small spending habits with smarter alternatives. Brew coffee at home, swap lunch outings with meal prep, or share streaming subscriptions with friends. Habits like these compound over time, creating a powerful money mindset and keeping your personal finances on track. The key is turning awareness into action. Even superheroes like Batman need to budget their resources, or Gotham suffers. Money habits matter more than you think. Once you catch these micro expenses and curb them, the impact is immediate. More cash to invest, save, or enjoy without guilt. You start feeling in control instead of trapped. And here's the bridge to the next step. It's not just about saving money, it's about letting it grow. Up next, we'll dive into why failing to invest early can sabotage your long-term wealth even if you're disciplined today. One of the biggest mistakes people make? Waiting too long to invest. They think, I'll start next year or I'm not ready yet, but every delay costs you serious growth. Warren Buffett swears by the magic of compounding. Your money can work for you if you start early. Picture Iron Man building his first suit. Small, early steps led to something extraordinary. The same principle applies to your money habits. Early investing compounds into real financial freedom. Start small, even if it's $50 a month. Open a brokerage account, invest in ETFs or solid stocks, and let time do its thing. Personal finance isn't about overnight success, it's a long game. Think about The Social Network. Mark Zuckerberg started with a small dorm project that grew exponentially. Your daily or monthly investments may seem tiny now, but over a decade, they multiply and shape your financial future in ways you can barely imagine. Financial psychology shows that people often fear losses more than they value growth. That fear keeps them from starting. But investing early changes that mindset. You start seeing money as a tool rather than a stressor. Even small, consistent habits, like automating deposits, reinforce a money mindset that builds wealth effortlessly over time. Imagine Rocky training daily. The small reps don't feel huge until the championship arrives. Diversification is key here. Don't put everything into one stock or one idea. Spread it across ETFs, index funds, or even fractional shares in big companies. Think of it like assembling the Avengers. Each hero adds strength, and together, they win the battle. Habits like these reinforce discipline, protect your investments, and teach you to manage risk intelligently. This step is crucial for anyone serious about building lasting wealth. By investing early, you're essentially buying time, not just stocks. Time plus consistent habits equals power. Power to retire comfortably, to build passive income, and to escape the paycheck-to-paycheck trap. And here's the transition. Even if you invest smart, chasing quick money can still ruin everything. Up next, we'll dive into why avoiding shortcuts and focusing on steady growth is the ultimate secret to financial success. Chasing quick money is one of the fastest ways to burn out your finances. People see a get-rich-fast scheme online and think, this is my ticket. But the reality? Most of these shortcuts lead to losses, not gains. Imagine the Wolf of Wall Street. Jordan Belfort's highs were insane, but the crashes were even worse. Developing a money mindset means valuing steady growth over flashy wins, and that's where real financial psychology comes into play. The key here is patience. Building wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. Steady investments, like index funds or dividend stocks, grow reliably over time, while risky bets can wipe out years of effort. Think Breaking Bad without the illegal part. Walter's calculated moves in business show the difference between careful strategy and impulsive greed. Habits like researching investments and understanding financial education pay off far more than chasing hype. Another mistake? Letting hype drive decisions. People jump on trends, crypto fads, or viral hot tips without understanding the numbers. That's like Peter Parker swinging into battles without planning, messy results guaranteed. Instead, focus on building consistent habits, like monthly investing, budget reviews, and continuous learning about personal finance. These habits create stability and reinforce a mindset that values slow, reliable wealth creation. Practical tip: set clear, long-term goals. Decide what you want financially in 5, 10, or 20 years, then plan backward. Every small investment or savings habit should align with that vision. Movies like The Pursuit of Happiness show how vision and perseverance lead to success, not shortcuts. By combining discipline with a well-structured plan, you sidestep the traps of impulsive money moves and set yourself up for lasting results. Once you commit to steady growth and ditch the get-rich-quick mindset, your financial confidence skyrockets. You see money as a tool, not a gamble. And here's the next step: even with smart investments, neglecting a financial plan can still derail everything. Up next, we'll explore why having a concrete financial roadmap is non-negotiable for long-term wealth. Skipping a financial plan is like trying to drive cross-country without a map. You'll end up lost and frustrated. People often say, "I'll just wing it," but that mindset keeps them poor. Writing down clear financial goals, budgets, and long-term targets gives structure to your money habits. Think of Moneyball. Billy Beane didn't just trust talent. He had a plan that turned underdogs into winners. Personal finance isn't luck, it's strategy in action. Start by setting specific, measurable goals. Want to save $10,000 this year? Invest in an index fund? Pay off credit cards? Write it down and track your progress. Financial psychology shows that seeing numbers in black and white boosts motivation and reinforces positive habits. It's like keeping score in a video game. You know exactly what level you're on and what comes next. This step alone transforms vague intentions into actionable money moves. Next, build a monthly budget that aligns with your goals. Allocate funds for essentials, savings, and investments first, then spend on extras. Following this habit consistently creates a powerful money mindset and prevents overspending. Imagine The Big Short. Investors succeeded not by luck but by understanding every dollar's role in the bigger picture. When your plan is concrete, impulsive purchases lose their grip. Don't forget long-term targets. Retirement funds, emergency savings, and debt payoff schedules need attention today, not tomorrow. Habits like reviewing your plan each month and adjusting for changes reinforce discipline and financial education. Even Tony Stark plans upgrades for his suits years in advance. Your money deserves that same foresight. A solid plan transforms chaos into confidence and sets up consistent wealth building. With a financial plan in place, your money moves from reactive to proactive. You stop surviving paycheck to paycheck and start building lasting wealth. And here's the bridge: even the best plan fails if you don't keep learning and adapting. Up next, we'll explore why continuously educating yourself about money is critical to staying ahead and growing your wealth sustainably. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking financial education ends once they get a job. Warren Buffett reads constantly, and that's no coincidence. Knowledge compounds like money. Personal finance isn't static. Trends, investment tools, and money habits evolve. Think of The Pursuit of Happiness, where Chris Gardner never stopped learning, pivoting his skills to build wealth. Building a powerful money mindset requires daily curiosity and action. Start small, read articles, watch finance tutorials, or pick a book a month. Classics like Rich Dad, Poor Dad or The Millionaire Next Door give practical lessons you can apply immediately. Financial psychology proves that learning consistently rewires your thinking about money, helping you make smarter choices under pressure. Like Tony Stark tinkering with his tech, small consistent learning builds massive advantage over time. Surround yourself with knowledge-driven people. Join online forums, attend workshops, or follow credible financial mentors. Conversations about investing, passive income, and personal finance habits accelerate growth and inspire action. Imagine Suits, where younger associates absorb wisdom from seasoned lawyers. They level up faster. Learning becomes a habit that strengthens both skills and confidence. Track what you learn. Take notes, review past strategies, and adjust your financial habits. Knowledge without application is like a car without fuel. You're not going anywhere. Movies like The Social Network show how iterative learning and tweaking ideas led to explosive results. Applying new insights consistently builds a mindset that anticipates opportunities rather than reacting to setbacks. Once learning becomes a daily habit, decisions feel clearer, risks more calculated, and opportunities more obvious. Your personal finance evolves from guesswork to mastery. And here's the transition: even with education, letting emotions drive spending can still ruin all your progress. Up next, we'll uncover why controlling impulses is critical for lasting wealth. Letting emotions control spending is a trap that can destroy even the smartest money habits. Fear, excitement, or peer pressure can push people to buy things they don't need, fast. Think of Confessions of a Shopaholic. Rebecca's impulses wreak havoc on her finances until she gains control. Developing a powerful money mindset means pausing, analyzing, and asking, "Do I really need this?" Small, conscious decisions prevent unnecessary losses. Start by identifying triggers. Are you shopping when stressed, bored, or trying to impress friends? Financial psychology proves that recognizing emotional spending patterns is the first step to control. Like Tony Stark facing his demons in Iron Man, self-awareness leads to smarter moves. Personal finance isn't just numbers, it's your emotions meeting strategy, shaping habits that protect your wealth. Implement practical habits, set a 24-hour rule before big purchases, create a wish list, or allocate a fun money fund. These steps give freedom without derailing financial goals. Movies like The Pursuit of Happiness show how disciplined choices over time build freedom. Even small adjustments compound into a strong money mindset, reinforcing habits that ensure money serves you, not the other way around. Surround yourself with reminders. Budget apps, visual savings goals, or accountability partners help keep impulses in check. Financial education coupled with emotional control strengthens decision-making under pressure. Think of Suits, where planning ahead avoids costly mistakes. The same applies to your spending. Every thoughtful choice plants seeds for long-term financial success. Mastering emotional spending transforms your relationship with money, purchases become intentional, and financial stress drops. You start reaping the rewards of disciplined habits. And here's the bridge to the final step: your results aren't random. What you sow financially today directly determines your future. Up next, we'll dive into the ultimate principle: you reap what you sow, and how it shapes lasting wealth. Here's the ultimate truth about money: you reap what you sow. Your habits, decisions, and mindset directly shape your financial outcomes. Galatians 6 verse 7 nails it: do not be deceived, God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Think of The Pursuit of Happiness. Chris Gardner's discipline, patience, and smart choices eventually lead to incredible success. Personal finance isn't luck, it's consistent, intentional action over time. Start by auditing your daily money habits. Are you saving, investing, and tracking spending, or letting impulsive choices dominate? Financial psychology shows that small, consistent habits compound like interest on a savings account. Movies like Moneyball illustrate how disciplined strategies outperform raw talent or luck. Every dollar you manage wisely is a seed that grows into long-term financial security. Next, align actions with long-term goals. Set milestones for savings, investments, and debt reduction, and review them regularly. Just like Tony Stark iterates on his suits, refining every part of his process, refining your money habits ensures continuous improvement. Habits like budgeting, automated savings, and ongoing financial education reinforce a mindset that naturally attracts wealth over time. Avoid shortcuts and impulsive fixes, they rarely pay off. Building lasting wealth is about patience, consistency, and smart habits. Think of Forrest Gump. His simple, persistent steps, investing in Apple, running relentlessly, turn small choices into massive results. By sowing disciplined habits today, you create a compounding effect that transforms your financial landscape years down the road. Mastering this principle solidifies your money mindset and shapes every future financial decision. You start recognizing opportunities, avoiding pitfalls, and trusting your system. Remember how overwhelming it felt to see money slip through your fingers no matter how hard you tried. Now you've discovered the 8 money habits that keep people poor and started seeing how even small changes in spending, investing, and mindset can make a massive difference. By taking control of your daily money habits, you're already planting seeds for long-term wealth and freedom. Financial psychology proves that consistent action compounds, and now, you're on the path to a powerful money mindset that can change your life. Ask yourself, which habit will you tackle first? Will you stop overspending, curb emotional purchases, or finally start investing early? Drop a comment below and share your plan. It'll help keep you accountable and inspire others. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss more tips that can transform your relationship with money. Your journey is just getting started, and every step counts. Now, if you want to accelerate your progress even faster, I've got something that complements what you've just learned. Check out Holistic Health. Nourish your mind, balance your finances, transform your life. It shows you how to create passive income streams, eliminate debt, and maintain mental clarity under financial pressure. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time. Check out the material in the pinned comment to get started immediately and see practical results. This is your chance to take everything you've learned today and apply it to your life. The habits you've discovered aren't just theories, they're actionable steps used by the most successful people. Now, it's up to you to implement them, stay consistent, and watch your financial life change. Remember, it's not about luck, it's about discipline, smart action that compounds over time. You've started the journey to break free from the cycle of poor financial habits. Now keep going, stay committed, and enjoy the results. The choice is yours, and the sooner you act, the faster your money starts working for you, not the other way around.